Daily God's Promise, Day 17, May 17, 2026. Welcome to the day of corporate worship and deep spiritual refreshing. Yesterday, we celebrated the explosive global impact of the promise of the generational scale-up, Genesis chapter 22 verse 18. Today, we log off from the outward expansions of the network and log directly into the central mainframe. In our high-tech culture, we understand the immense value of root access, having direct, uninhibited connection to the core operating system without going through multiple proxy servers or restrictive firewalls. Today's promise provides the ultimate spiritual clearance to enter the very epicenter of divine rest. We anchor our Sunday worship in Psalm chapter 132 verse 7. Let us go into his tabernacle. Let us worship at his footstool. I want you to receive this as your promise of sanctuary access. The ultimate interface. Let us go into his tabernacle. In 2026, we prioritize low-latency connections and seamless user interfaces. The tabernacle is not just a historical tent or a physical building. It is the designated, sacred space where your human spirit interfaces directly with the uncreated glory of God. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that you do not need a complex workaround, a secret code, or human validation to reach the Father. The veil was torn, and the connection path is completely clear. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, God has personally authorized your entry. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of spiritual dryness and distance by pulling you past the outer courts of religion and straight into the inner chamber of relationship. The posture of low latency. Worship at his footstool. To worship at his footstool implies a beautiful, conscious choice to bow low. It is a posture that acknowledges that the lowest point of God's presence is infinitely higher than the absolute peak of human accomplishment or technical innovation. When we step away from our self-reliance, the environment shifts completely. The world's space operates in a sandbox of constant striving, noisy alerts, and heavy psychological data loads. The divine sanctuary operates in total surrender, deep stillness, and uncompromised access to absolute peace. The world's posture demands that you stand tall on your own metrics, self-promotion, and professional KPIs. The kingdom's posture invites you to bow at his footstool, where human pride ends and true kingdom authority begins. Because you are his special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, does not treat you like an unauthorized user trying to breach a secure environment. He welcomes you as an heir. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and the head understands that the secret to reigning in life is knowing how to bow in worship. The atmosphere of absolute rest, the Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, inhabits the praises of his people. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and today, that prize is brought into the safest, most secure vault in the universe. When you enter his tabernacle, the chaotic static of the week and the demands of tomorrow fade into complete insignificance. At his feet, everything out of alignment is forced to submit. Living in this promise today, on Sunday, May 17, 2026, walk in sanctuary clearance. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12. Because your access to the throne room is permanent, fully paid for, and active right now. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, during your worship today. Do not just rush through your prayers, spend unhurried time simply dwelling at his feet. Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, directly at his footstool. Leave the anxieties of the upcoming week right there. His feet are fully capable of trampling whatever is trying to trample you. Wildcard action. Before you join corporate worship or begin your personal prayer time today, physically open your hands palms up for 60 seconds. Explicitly say, I am logging off from the sandbox of the world and stepping into the sanctuary of the King. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and trust the lamp. 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of his word to illuminate the holy ground you stand on today. Prophetic declaration. I am stepping out of the world's noise and entering the sanctuary of the Most High, at his footstool. All my anxieties are crushed and my inner peace is completely restored. The mighty God is my keeper. He has made me fully welcome in his holy tabernacle. I am the head and not the tail. I find my true elevation while bowing in his presence. In May 2026, my life is completely anchored in the low-latency peace of God's immediate presence. I leave my burdens at his feet today, knowing he has already provided for my tomorrow. God bless you and give you grace after grace.